Hello, Leo. This is Summer from Tarot by Summer, and I'm here to do a reading for your romance and finances, okay? I did general readings for the month of May and uploaded them. If you guys haven't had a chance to see those, please do so. Please see the other readings, okay? Welcome to the YouTube channel. If you are brand new, welcome back. If you are returning, thank you guys so very much for your support. I appreciate it. And please go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe if you don't mind. It helps to keep the YouTube channel going and it helps people to find me. Okay? As I stated in the general readings, I am releasing finally the life coaching portion of my services. And okay, because I know that people were inquiring before about it, but it will be underway and I will release it and release the information for them, for the services. Okay? In case you're interested. Now, moving forward, the readings are going to be a bit different. They are going to be about, they're going to be about focusing on the transformation in your life after you get readings. So many people come get personal readings or, gather information from the general readings, but don't know what to do or don't do anything after you get the information. So we want to focus on not just the what happened or what's happening, but what next. So we want to bump things up a notch, take things a step further, and focus on solutions to issues that you be having. Okay? What next? What do you do next? Before I got a chance, I was actually shuffling and thinking about your question for the romance portion of the romance cards. And the lovers popped up. You got the lovers right here. Spirit, give me two more messages, two more cards for Leo's love life. That pop right up, right on top. I need two more cards for Leo's love life. I was taking too long to ask the question, I suppose. Taking too long for it to come out. Hurry up! Hurry up, Summer! Three of Cups. Look at this. What's at the bottom? Princess of Swords is at the bottom. Okay. All right. Leo, now we're going to go to the finances. Spirit, what messages do you have for Leo's finances in the month of May? What do you have for Leo's finances? So far, you have the Lovers, King of Wands, and the Three of Cups. This is a nice energy. Princess of Swords is at the bottom. That's like an underlying energy, underlying message, something that's not on the surface, that's hidden. Maybe you're hiding this from people, or it's in your subconscious. It's not on the surface, it's not apparent as this information here on the top. It's not as obvious. Okay. Spirit, give me three cards for Leo's finance. Three cards. It's one. Nine of Chalice. It's Nine of Cups. Okay. Need two more for Leo. The Hangman. All right. So we want to focus on what next. What next? Knight of Swords. Queen of Wands. Look at this. Queen of Wands. more underlying energy, more energy, what's going on in the subconscious or hidden. Quite a few of you are in love. You have someone that you love. This could be you here coming in as the King of Wands or someone in your life. But there's somebody that you're in love with and you have a great deal of camaraderie with. This person, you guys get together and have a good time. You have a lot of fun with this person that you admire, that you love, maybe your spouse or significant other. Okay. But maybe in your mind you're a bit insecure and just wondering, okay, what next? Where do we go from here? There's something that you're wondering about, something that maybe even you'd like to talk about that's not on the surface, that you haven't discussed with your significant other if you are in a relationship. Some of you want this and need to speak up about it, need to speak up, speak out into the universe what you want so that you can attract this. A healthy, loving relationship with a very strong spouse or significant other, or you being that person. Maybe some of you maybe there's like male energy here. You be a man or you be a woman, but exuding the male energy. Maybe this is something that you want, something that's fun. You're able to celebrate. You're able to do nice things with. Go out, do things, socialize together. Get out there and have fun. Spice up your romance. And this may be something that you want to initiate. If you're the person carrying the male energy, you're right here in the center, but you need to speak up about it. For some of you, you're kind of leery about this, about a significant other or a spouse, or maybe even getting out there on the dating scene. You're like, I don't know. Let me look around. Let me see. This isn't necessarily a bad card, but I sense a little pessimism here or a little uncertainty. So you want to communicate or you want to look for the truth or something. You want to know, is this real? Let me dig a little deeper. Let me talk. Let me ask questions. Let me ask around. Well, we're going to get, I definitely want to clarify this one. When it comes to the finances, Nine of Chalices, the Hangman, and the Knight of Swords. You're getting wishes fulfilled, or you will be getting wishes fulfilled with your finances, with maybe some sort of career endeavor, but you're not really moving as fast as you should. You're kind of looking at different things, looking at things from different options. Maybe you even be, I feel like you might be analyzing too much. You might be analyzing just too much, just kind of maybe not moving fast enough. Just you've been in chill mode during all the quarantines and stuff, during quarantine time. Some of you are taking out this time to get your wishes fulfilled because there's something that you're doing right now that fulfills your wishes, probably from home or with business that you're building, because the Queen of Wands is here. These two energies are entrepreneurial energy, startup energy. It's not like you're not like the head of somebody else's corporation. You're like a leader in your own endeavors or in your own business. And some of you, this is you and a spouse, you and a significant other, something that you can build together. But I'm kind of veering off a little bit. Let me try to refocus the energy here. This is what you're doing. You're taking the lead in some sort of role with your endeavors, business, finances, job, career. Maybe you work from home or you're building business from home right now until the world gets back on its feet. Maybe things are not moving as fast as you would like, so you have time right now to kind of look at things from different, angles, maybe the how to. What methods am I going to use to market? What do I want to do? What do I want to focus on next? You know, what do I want to focus on with this business? Where do I want to take this? Let me just kind of chill out and think about this a little bit, get a little more enlightenment. Because what I want, what I'm planning, what I'm doing, and this is how it sounds, this is what I'm hearing now. What I want and what I'm planning on doing hasn't necessarily worked for me the other way. I got some joy out of it, some happiness, but it doesn't wasn't really working. So maybe this is I'm getting for somebody saying chill out and somebody saying back to the drawing board. That's what I'm hearing, that's what I'm getting. All right, back to the drawing board. I'm happy, I'm enthused, I'm celebrating with others. We're having a good time. I'm enjoying this time off. But it's back to the drawing board. That's what I got for somebody. For somebody, there's celebration here, getting wishes fulfilled. People drinking, holding up their glasses, celebrating. At night on one day, okay, maybe you're planning something and there's a celebratory moment that takes place as you unleash some kind of project or uh, unleash some kind of plan that you're working on. You have an agreement going with some sort of plan or whatever. Pardon me. And the next day, it's time to roll up your sleeve and get to work. So you're like, okay, let me process everything that happened over here so that I can look at the different things that we talked about, look at different possibilities, and take swift action. So this might be about processing, celebrating one, and then the evening, at night, processing the next day so that you can take swift action. That's for somebody. So it's like now you have a moment to yourself. Okay, I'm by myself now. Let me chill out. Now that I'm alone, I can really, I'm gonna download this information. I'm gonna process this. All right, it's settling in. It's settling in. I like these ideas. This is what I'm getting for somebody. Signing the contract, ready to take off running. This looks very good, Leo. You're not gonna play around. Not with this, especially with this energy here on the bottom. People don't see this in you yet, Leo, because it's something that you're kind of being quiet about, but you're about to take off running. When you get a chance, Leo, if you haven't already done so, go look at the Leo video uh for you you're not gonna stay here long. You're about to get up from your meditation, yoga. You're gonna hit the ground running. You're gonna swift action, swift focused action, sharp action. Your mind is clear. I thought about it. I'm ready to sign. Where can I sign? All right, hand over the papers. I've processed everything I need to know. Let's go with it. Let's run with it. I'm up now. I'm up right now. I'm sitting down in a chair, reading over everything. Let's do it. Come on. All right. That's what I get, Leo. And I get it. I understand this energy. I'm a Leo. Okay, I get this. I want to clarify the Princess of Swords here. Spirit, why is the Princess of Swords here? You know what? I'm going to use, I was about to say rainbow cards. I'm going to use chakra cards. Spirit, give me one card for the Princess of Swords. Why is the Princess of Swords here? Because this is good energy. Recovery. Give me one more. Somebody's recovering silently, kind of quietly, off to themselves. Maybe you want to look at why your spouse or significant other. Expansion. Okay. You've got recovery and expansion. Look at this. For the Princess of Swords. That's what you're clarifying. You're clarifying this card right here. And look at this. The Six of Wands is here. Victory. Victory, recognition. Princess of Swords. I'm going to tell you what I see in just a minute. With recovery, okay, there's been a rest period in the relationship department. There's been a rest period. There's been a moment where there have needed to be some mending taking place between you and someone else, Leo. I was about to say Libra. Between you and someone, Leo, a significant other, or even by yourself. Maybe you were doing some healing from this situation, or they were doing some healing, or maybe there was a falling out in the past. It's not apparent. Maybe there was some sort of breakup or separation, but you had your time. You had your time to get some mental clarity and communication. Or maybe you want to talk about this. You or your significant other. Maybe you want to talk about this. You know what, honey? Let's talk about it. I thought about it, and I know that you've been thinking about it too. Let's discuss this. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about the mending of our relationship, or mending whatever there is that went between us, that went down between us, that needs some healing, that needs to, needs recovery. You've gone through something, and it's not really apparent here, but the cards are really good because you have expansion right next to it. Whatever this recovery is more so mental recovery. Whatever's going on here is taking a toll on you mentally. And maybe the two of you prayed about it, you talked about it, you've been praying together or separately, waiting on this. For me, this is like the judgment card. Waiting on an answer, waiting for the key, the key of knowledge, the key of wisdom, the key to unlock whatever's been locked up or hidden in your relationship, whatever's been behind closed doors that needs to come to surface, whatever you've hidden or locked away and not dealt with. A key for an opportunity, a key for a second chance. And then you have expansion here. And this is something you want to talk about. This is the throat chakra. This is what you want to talk about. This is what needs to be discussed. Okay, we're recovering. And we need to talk about it. Expansion, birth. It's like this woman's pregnant here, carrying the world in her womb. Here you don't really see it. It's kind of hidden behind the clouds, behind the smoke, behind the air, behind the wind. But here it's apparent, you can see it. And there's green heart energy around it. Heart chakra energy around the world. And her creation, your creation within a relationship, what you like to create. And there's like an exchange of love, an exchange of ideas, a mutual exchange of shared thoughts and feelings and energy. But you got to talk about it. For some of you, there's too much mental telepathy going on here. You need to talk to each other. It's good to have thoughts in your mind where you're projecting and casting out those, thoughts where you can kind of pick up each other's vibes and energy and almost read each other's minds. Yeah, I know what so-and-so is thinking. But you got to get it out verbally. You got to talk about these things and not just assume that you know what the other person is thinking. And that's something you may want to concentrate on. You remember when I was talking about what next? Okay, this is what's happening. What next? What do we do about how to get to the next level, the next stages, the transformation that needs to take place so that you can have this or improve this in some way? Now here, Some of you are getting the messages from the heavens, getting messages from your angels, your ancestors, from God, or however you receive messages or whatever you believe. But you have to be open to receive these messages coming in. Get this intuitive enlightenment. Be open to it. Be open to expanding your relationship on a spiritual level as well between the two of you. Maybe letting God guide you in your relationship and help you. Letting your ancestors assist you, allowing them, calling upon them for some guidance, some help. Because it doesn't look bad. It doesn't look bad. But then this again, this is about the what next. You know, whoever this is, you know how you feel with this person. You know how this person makes you feel. But what next? That's what needs to be communicated. What next after you found out you're discovering these things? After you're discovering these things, what next? What do you do next? How do you improve this? This looks good though. I like it. I love your reading. Man, Leo, if you don't have someone in your life, Leo, this is what you desire. Maybe this is something that you can work on for yourself. Think about it. What next? Is this something that you desire and don't have it? Maybe speak this out into the universe, out and speak this into existence. Claim this. Make a declaration out loud so that prayers can be answered, so that support from heaven can be answered. If you believe in God, if you believe in ancestors, you know, angels looking out for you, spirit, you know, whatever your belief system is, then that's fine too. Hey, why not? Many of us are at the threshold for change. And there's been dramatic change for some subtle changes for others within the past 5 months, going on 6 months, first half of this year. Why not go with the flow of the change? So serious. And me releasing the life coaching portion of services now is paramount. It's more needed now than it ever was. And I'm so glad to be able to be doing this at this time. Sounds kind of crazy. But I think it's a great time. It's like great. Spirit, what messages do you have for Leo? What does Leo need to surrender? And that popped up. Surrender to the wisdom of your body. Listen to your body's message about a person or a situation. If you feel physically drained or uncomfortable, be cautious. If you are energized and happy, move forward. What is she getting? Take a good look at that card. There's light shining down on her. There's light shining down on her from the heavens. From heaven. Wisdom, enlightenment, messages, connecting to her higher self, paying attention to her body, listening to her body. Looks like she's touching her stomach. Somebody pregnant. Somebody needs some healing in the reproductive area. This is interesting, Leo. Either you or maybe your significant other or somebody in your life needs healing in the reproductive area, and it's taking place. This is great. Either it's taking place right now or it will be taking place shortly. This is great. And maybe you need to talk about this with this person, or you need to discuss something about your own body here. Somebody needs to take act. This is great. Take action. Prince of Swords. Make make some movement. Take some action. You're gonna get victory and discuss it. Discuss some ideas. Maybe there's some alternatives for somebody. There may be like an opportunity to have some sort of alternative medicine within their relationship. With their recovery. This is great. Very good reading. Oh, I love it. Healing taking place, recovery, expansion. Way to go, Leo. Whether this is you or a significant other or somebody around you, this is awesome. Maybe you want to heal your body too. You're paying, investing in your body and your body's healing. That would be great too. It's about finances down here. Taking action. Okay. You go, Leo. Love you guys so much, and I really appreciate you. Leos and Libras always show up really big for me. You guys show up and show out. Geminis do, Capricorns do as well. Scorpios show up and show out quite a bit. I love you guys. Oh man, oh man. Well, this is all that I have for now, Leo. I will be back soon, and I will have that information for life coaching. If you'd like to reach out to me now and inquire about it, that's perfectly fine. You can do so if you'd like a personal reading. You can connect with me through the website, and it's right below this video, summerintuition.com. You can go there and book. Definitely, you'll get the information, and I will release everything, okay? So be on the lookout for that if you're interested. In the meantime and in between time, you guys take care, and I will see you again in June. Before you leave, don't forget to give me the like this video. Please subscribe. It helps me to keep the channel going and growing, and it helps people to find me, okay? Take care, you guys. Bye-bye for now.